Y'all, I am back at my desk. And y'all know what that means. I've been doing my homework. Don't y'all just love when people talk too much? Just talk and talk and talk. I'm one of them people that in the midst of talking, I just get real quiet and pay attention to everything that's going on around me. Let me share with y'all what I've noticed. Y'all remember that initial interview that Hunter did when he said that they came from the elementary school or whatever and they went back over to the tent? He said they went over there, they sat down. Y'all remember that? Let me remind y'all.
So it was a really bad storm in the morning, and they had a lot of delays. And me, my brother, a couple of kids were walking back from the field house of the middle school because we attended that middle school when we went to middle school, and we were saying hello to old coaches and catching up with them. And then we're walking back to our stand. We put our tent up so all the bleachers were right there were not wet from all the rain. We come back, we sit down.
Y'all heard that, right? I'm going to slow it down for the goofies that I know that's coming over here.
We come back, we sit down.
We came back, we sat down. Lock it in, y'all. Now, dear old Daddy Metcalf can't seem to shut the heck up either because he recently did an interview. Let's check out what he said.
I mean, is that what he kind of told you what happened? Did you know Austin to have any enemies? Did Austin know this person?
They have no contact with this person ever before. I can tell you what happened. I know firsthand. I wasn't there, but I talked to my son.
Yeah, what is
everything, I know exactly how it all transpired. It was a multi-Frisco High School track meet. Yep. Many high schools were there. It started to rain, and they have their own little tent for memorial. And they were sitting there, and someone was behind them mouthing off, and he turned around and said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Mello." He said, "Well, you don't belong here. You don't go to memorial." He had a Centennial tracksuit on. And he said, "You need to leave. This ain't your spot." And some words were discussed. I'm not going to say on camera but he asked him to leave and basically said, "Make me." And then he wound up stabbing him in the heart and killing him. All over someone sitting in the wrong spot.
Okay, first of all, he needs to lay off the bottle and go hop in somebody's shower because he looks like he stinks. So y'all keep in mind, this is his account of the events by way of his son. Hunter is the one telling him this version of events. Remember, Hunter just said that they walked over and they sat down. Daddy Dearest here just said they were sitting there, right? So their version of events came from Hunter. They're sitting. Carmelo is behind them, mouthing off. Lock it in.
And they were sitting there, and someone was behind them mouthing off.
Now, this is where it gets interesting to me. This is where it gets very interesting to me because y'all know that there's video that they are trying to keep away from people. They're not allowing anyone to request the video for the video to be seen. And I've always wondered why. Take a listen.
My name is Tony Sturdivant. I was one of the individuals that put in a FOIA request to see the video. What I saw was starkly different from the testimony that I heard given in the trial. There were 6 kids that walked up, 2 splintered off. I guess that part was introduced in the trial where they went to deflect the coach. The other 4 walked directly to Carmelo Anthony. There was a brief conversation, I say maybe 20, 30 seconds, and from there, a scuffle ensued.
Y'all heard that, right? Now, I don't care if they trying to stop this video from being seen. It has already been seen. Y'all heard this gentleman say that they walked directly over to him. Is there anywhere where they were sitting and Carmelo was talking junk? Were they even sitting at all? Because from this gentleman's account of seeing the video, eyewitness, not my words, his, and he saw the video, they walked directly over to Carmelo. One more time for our slow friends who will be joining us shortly.
The other 4 walked directly to Carmelo Anthony.
Keep in mind also that he said they walked directly over to Carmelo and in about 20 to 30 seconds a scuffle ensued. But I'm not done yet. I've done a little extra credit for a little razzle dazzle.
My name is T, and when I went to see the video, they ask if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Carmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent, and then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Carmelo Anthony, and like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Carmelo Anthony.
Another eyewitness testimony. She requested the video. She saw with her own 2 eyes. These are not my words. These are words from people who've seen the video. She said the very same thing as the gentleman who also requested and saw the video with his own 2 eyes as well. They walked directly over to Carmelo Anthony. Now, nobody's sitting. Nobody's behind talking. No argument. No nothing. They were not sitting. They walked directly to him. But what I find more interesting about what she's saying is she saw the video from the 11-minute mark. 11 minutes, y'all. She also said that Carmelo Anthony was talking to a gentleman in a black hoodie, which I'm assuming is the friend. He was talking to him for 8 to 9 minutes, which leaves 2 to 3 minutes before them bastards went over there and started that fight with that boy. And also remember, the gentleman before her said that the video was starkly different from the testimony, which means they lied. They lied. They talked too much. And this wouldn't even hit my radar until dear old drunk daddy is out here just blabbing off at the mouth. But yeah, I don't know if nobody else caught it, but I did. And I don't know what they mamas taught them, but my mama taught me that when you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie to cover that lie and another lie and so on and so forth. And they talk too much. And his daddy is a drunkard. And a drunk man will always bring truth to the light. But this educational moment has been sponsored by me. Y'all have a good night and be blessed.